Ever wondered why some people seem to rise faster, achieve more, and consistently stay ahead no matter what life throws at them, while others stay stuck in the same cycle year after year? Well, the answer is not talent, not luck, but habits. And today we are breaking down the exact habits of highly successful people that quietly shape their lives behind the scenes. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will realize success is far more predictable than you think. The first habit is that successful people are extremely intentional with their mornings. They don't wake up and immediately scroll their phone or react to the world. Instead, they create a small window of control where they set the tone of their entire day, whether it's journaling, planning, exercising, or simply sitting in silence. They understand that the first hour often decides the direction of the next 23 hours. The second habit is that they are obsessed with clarity. Not just goals, but deep clarity about what actually matters. Because without clarity, people confuse activity with progress. So, successful individuals constantly ask themselves what is truly important right now, and they are not afraid to say no to distractions, even if those distractions look productive on the surface. The third habit is that they embrace discomfort on purpose. While most people avoid difficulty, successful people actively step into it because they know growth never happens inside comfort. So they take cold decisions, hard conversations, challenging projects, and situations where failure is possible because they understand that every avoided discomfort becomes a future limitation. The fourth habit is that they master delayed gratification, meaning they are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term success. While others chase instant rewards like scrolling, binge-watching, or impulsive spending, successful people delay that dopamine hit and invest their time in skills, knowledge, and habits that compound over years. The fifth habit is that they protect their environment aggressively because they know environment shapes behavior more than willpower ever will. So they choose who they spend time with, what content they consume, and what spaces they operate in very carefully, understanding that you slowly become the average of what surrounds you. The sixth habit is continuous learning. Successful people are lifelong students. They read, observe, ask questions, and stay curious even after achieving success, because they know the moment you stop learning is the moment you start declining, and they treat every experience as feedback, not failure. The seventh habit is discipline over motivation. They don't wait to feel inspired. They build systems that force consistency even on bad days, because motivation is temporary. But systems are reliable, so they rely on routines, deadlines, and structure to carry them forward when emotions fluctuate. The eighth habit is emotional control. They don't react impulsively to stress, criticism, or setbacks. Instead, they pause, analyze, and respond strategically because they understand that emotions are information, not commands, and reacting blindly often destroys long-term progress. The ninth habit is they think in terms of long-term identity rather than short-term actions. So instead of asking what they want to achieve, they ask who they want to become. And every small decision is aligned with that identity, whether it's choosing to exercise, read, or work on a project when nobody is watching. And finally, the 10th habit is consistency, not intensity, because most people overestimate what they can do in a week but underestimate what they can achieve in a year. So, successful people show up daily, even when progress feels invisible. They understand that success is not built in moments of extreme effort, but in thousands of small repeated actions that compound silently over time. And now, the real question is not whether you can adopt all these habits at once, because you can't, but which one of these habits, if you started today, would completely change the direction of your life in the next 6 months. And the truth is, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start acting like the version of you who already has the life you want. Because success is not something you chase. It is something you gradually build through repetition, awareness, and small daily decisions that most people are too distracted to notice.